We will tell you the 9 habits of millionaires you could adopt too. All these habits are important, so watch this video till the end. Now let's start. Number 1. Wake up early like Jeff Bezos. The majority of billionaires begin their day as early as 4 or 5 in the morning, which is a common practice among wealthy individuals. By getting up earlier, you will be able to achieve more during the day and get a jump start on achieving your objectives. That many of the most successful and rich individuals in the world, such as Jeff Bezos, emphasize the significance of getting an early start on your day after having a restful night's sleep is not something that should come as a surprise. Based on the interviews that a famous television interviewer performed, it has been shown that the majority of billionaires get up at around 5:30 in the morning. It makes them more productive throughout the day and more energized to take on their jobs is something many billionaires swear by. In addition, many people decide to go for a run or engage in some other type of physical activity as soon as they wake up. Number 2. Set objectives that are crystal clear and detailed, just like Jack Dorsey. Individuals who are goal-oriented and who articulate their aims in a clear and detailed manner are among the billionaires. Not only should goals be precise and detailed, but they should also not be broad or unclear. Every day, every week, every month, every year, and even farther in the future, billionaires have objectives that they want to achieve. They do not have hazy notions of what they may want to achieve. Rather, they have detailed, measurable objectives, and they are aware of the steps that they need to take in order to achieve them. The rich individuals write down their plans but keep it private and never tell anybody before achieving them. You could easily adopt this habit by writing your goals in a notebook or in a Google document. Starting this habit on a small scale, that is, planning for 1 week then for 1 month and so on, is highly recommended. Subscribe to our channel and also press the like button to know more habits of millionaires. Number 3. Read and educate themselves constantly like Warren Buffett. The people who are continually looking for fresh information and knowledge are the billionaires. They are ardent readers and lifelong learners. Warren Buffett has previously said that he devotes 80% of his day to reading. The urge to learn is what makes billionaires so successful, and this desire can be satisfied by reading everything from business journals to the news to even simple books. There is a well-known investor named Mark Cuban who devotes 3 hours of his day to reading in order to educate himself on the many fields in which he works. Reading is something that they do at the same time, every day, and adhere to a rigorous schedule since they are so focused on routines. If you could devote an hour fixed for reading, then you will be thankful for it, because you would gain knowledge and develop a habit of being punctual at the same time. Number 4. Surround yourself with successful people and loved ones like Mark Cuban. Successful and talented individuals who are able to give excellent guidance and mentoring are the people that billionaires surround themselves with. Putting oneself in the company of individuals who are a source of motivation might be quite important for your long-term success. To keep yourself rooted in reality, however, you must also make time to spend with your loved ones, including your family, your friends, and anybody else who is important to you. Mark Cuban makes an effort to dedicate his weekends to spending time with his family, where they strive to maintain as much of a normal schedule as they can. From this, you could learn that only working hard is not everything. Having a good time is equally beneficial. Number 5. Have a positive and resilient mindset like Amancio Ortega. Millionaires have a mentality that is both optimistic and resilient, which enables them to triumph over challenges and failures encountered in their lives. Always on the lookout for fresh opportunities to innovate or launch something new, they may be found. That success is never guaranteed is a quote by Amancio Ortega, the creator of Zara. He highlights that one of the worst characteristics that an entrepreneur may have is complacency, and that it is essential to seek for new chances. He also stresses the need to look for new opportunities. A mentality that is both optimistic and resilient is required in order to attain the significance of continual progress. Billionaires are not immune to experiencing difficult times and failures. Nevertheless, they opt to move on with their lives rather than allowing these things to bring them down. Number 6. Give back to the community and support charitable causes like Richard Branson. One of the most well-known characteristics of billionaires is their generosity and support for various philanthropic initiatives. A great number of billionaires have established foundations in order to contribute financial resources to the areas in which they live or to issues that they feel strongly about. A commitment of $3 billion has been made by Richard Branson to assist in the battle against climate change over the next 10 years. It was Bill Gates who established the Gates Foundation, which is dedicated to combating global issues such as poverty, sickness, and inequality. Mackenzie Scott, who was formerly married to Jeff Bezos, is well known for her generosity. She donates as much of her wealth as she can to various charitable organizations and causes all around the globe. Number 7. Incorporate physical activity like Bill Gates. The necessity of maintaining a healthy lifestyle is something that every millionaire will tell you about. In the event that an individual is thus successful, regardless of their age, it is very probable that they adhere to a certain diet and exercise routine. However, this does not imply that millionaires only spend their time working out at the gym. A great number of people like participating in sports because it enables them to think more clearly, develop more discipline, and become more persistent. If you want to be successful in business, it might be highly beneficial to include sports into your daily routine. Meditation is another practice that many billionaires use to boost their mental health. Their diets are nutritious, and they do not engage in bad activities. Attending parties with friends is sometimes acceptable, but not always. The rich people attend the business parties and engage into strategic relationships, but many people confuse it with their daily habits and discipline. Number 8. Create a schedule for your day like Elon Musk. In order to maximize efficiency, Elon Musk divides each of his everyday chores into 5-minute chunks. The time it takes to figure out what actions to do next or to get sidetracked and irritated by additional duties may be reduced by making a plan for the day and following it to the letter. In the process of planning, a significant number of billionaires like scheduling key meetings in the beginning of the day, when individuals are more awake and rejuvenated. One further option is to arrange a certain period of the day during which you are most likely to be productive in order to handle the most challenging jobs. Number 9. Spend your money carefully, just like Mark Zuckerberg. You definitely don't see Mark Zuckerberg wearing a coat and tie when you think of him. Rather, you usually picture him wearing jeans and a tracksuit. There are a lot of billionaires that only spend money when it is really essential, and they do not see the purpose of flaunting a certain sort of lifestyle. When it comes to spending habits, billionaires are able to keep their money and continue to invest it if they are prudent. Of course, this is not the situation for all billionaires. This habit is really very simple to adopt. Only you need to put your money into a savings account and ask yourself before making any purchase. In this process, I would recommend you to avoid using your credit cards while making purchases. Watch this video appearing on the left side to know how you could get rich in 10 years from now. These tips would really be helpful for you. Also, subscribe to our channel to know more about personal finance.